Hi everybody, it's Pastor Simpson here. And so what we want to do is that we want to invite you to come into our room that we have church in. And I want to show you around a little bit and tell you about some of the things that we have and why we have them. So first of all, I want to say that we don't have what most people would think as a church building. We don't have a really tall building or really old walls or like a big organ or that sort of thing. We have some space at the Homescar Center that's right next to a playground, and also there's the library here and different things like that. Maybe some of you have been to Messy Church here before, and this is where we have Messy Church. So I'm going to show you around, but if you've been in church before that's not been our church, it may look very different than what you're used to. Because one thing I do want to make you to know, let you know, that actually the word church, now I know you're once, I need you to put on your thinking caps and really think hard with me. The word church doesn't really mean a building with walls and doors and a big thing on the top. The word church doesn't mean building. The word church means people. So we could have church even outside if we had no building. We could have church in a community center. We could even have church at Grange Lane Infant Academy. Wouldn't that be weird? But I wanted just to start with that. So what I'm going to do is, because it's just me with the camera, and we're going to walk around. I'll take the camera and walk around, then I'll come around to the special bits, and we'll talk about all those different things and why we have them there and what they mean. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna move around. So as you walk into our church, we come and we have a little display, things like this, and we all have all different lights, all different kind of candles, because light is really important, and light in the Bible has a special meaning. It talks about that God is light. And so we like to have candles and lights to be able to help everyone to remember that. So we're going to swing around, and here we go. So if you can see some instruments there, what's that? Well, that's a weird looking drum set. It's an electronic drum set. And yes, we do have drums when we have music. Right now, we're not allowed to even sing in church because of the virus. So we do still play music. We play songs up on the screen, and people can hum or sing really quietly. But everyone has to wear a mask when they come in. Hopefully that'll finish soon, and we'll be able to get back the way we normally do. So here we go. So there's some drums, and if you look a little bit further, what do you see right there? That is a guitar, and I like playing guitar, and some of you may remember that. And so when we have church, we have guitar and all different kinds of music. Now up here is our screen. I'm going to walk back. Is our screen, and we show pictures there, and we have the words, the songs there, and we do all different kind of things using our screen. And I'm going to walk around a little bit further on, and we're going to come over to here, and I want to show you this little thing over, this little display right here. That is a family that we help who actually lives in a different country, and they tell people about Jesus in a different country. So we just have some pictures and different things about them on our display. Now I want to bring you over to this middle bit right over here. Okay, don't know if you can see that right there, but there's a picture of a little boy. I'm going to go get that little picture. Here's a picture right here. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. That's a little boy that our church sponsors. We send some money every month to the little boy's family. He lives in a different country. He lives in a country called Haiti, And it's a country that is very, very poor, but it helps him to be able to go to school and to have food for their family. So here we go. We're going to keep going around. And here's where I stand and speak. I have to stand behind that screen because I want to keep everyone in our church safe. And so I stand behind that and speak. And I don't have to wear a mask while I stand behind that screen, which is really kind of nice. And so if you look around, it's not a very big room, but it's not too bad. You see all kinds of tables. And when people come to church now, we don't sit in rows like we used to, but people sit in tables because we want to keep people safe. And certainly when the virus finishes, when we're able to get everyone sort of back to normal, that we'll be sitting a little bit closer together. Okay? And we're going to keep walking back here. And we've got something right there. We like Christmas and it's lots of fun. So these are just a couple of very special little Christmas displays that we've got. And I'm going to turn them on just a second so you can see what they look like. Ooh, isn't that cool? I really like those kinds of things. I like lights and when things move like that. And so that's lots and lots of fun. So can you see this one on the left? We'll kind of zoom in a little bit. Zoom. See all the things moving around? And we go to the right. See all the things moving around? That's lots of fun. Okay, so we'll keep those running. And we have all different other kinds of displays that we'd like to set up just to remember Jesus' birthday. So we're going to come around. So we have lots of other chairs. And this is the room that we do Messy Church in as well. And then when we do Messy Church, we've got lots of plastic chairs because, Messy Church is kind of, that's the word, messy. And so we have plastic chairs and we have cloth chairs because we want to keep the cloth chairs as nice as we can. And sometimes we get glue or paint on the chairs from Messy Church. And that's why we've had the plastic chairs. And we want people to be very comfortable. So we have a nice settee. And we've got books over there. And we got DVDs and kids' books and all kinds of things. And there's a very cool looking tree. How awesome is that? And there's some Messy Church kind of art that we've done over the time. And there's a popcorn machine because I think church ought to be fun and Messy Church ought to be fun. So I'm going to come back now so you can see all our kitchen. So just because our room is just like a big rectangle, our kitchen is right here. And our kitchen's really important because for every Messy Church, we have a meal and we some people work really, really hard to cook the meal. And so everything happens within this room. So people come in to the door right here in the back, and I'll walk around so you can see. It's not very fancy, but there we are. There's our door. So people walk in here and they come in here and they look and they say, "Hi, everyone. How are you doing? It's good to see you in church today." And so, and then people can get a cup of tea right here and all those kind of things. So Messy Church is really important to us. So what we do for Messy Church is that we have two sections of the room that we set up. The bit up by the screen, we have chairs that we have a special time to introduce all the crafts. And then we have a craft session back here where we set all the tables up, and then we go back over there. We have something we call a huddle time when we talk about something really important that was all about the Messy Church time and the theme and all the different things that we wanted to do. So that is a really quick walk around our church space. Like I said, it's very different than most places because we don't have a great big building and big walls and old pictures all around. But we do try to make it really nice. We do try to make it very welcoming. And we do want to try to make it fun. that people can see that learning about Jesus doesn't have to be boring. Learning about Jesus can be exciting, and a room can look nice and modern and really fun. So that's what we want to try and do. So thanks so much for coming to visit, and maybe one day we can actually see you come along, maybe to Messy Church, maybe another time, but it doesn't matter. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later. Bye.